What's going on, Aquarius? How are you doing? Hope we're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be your reading for December 2024. So in this reading, Aquarius, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides for you regarding the month of December 2024. So before we begin this reading, as always, I do want to take a moment to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading. And I really do appreciate you in advance, Aquarius, for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading does happen to resonate with you, definitely smash that like button. Subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. I would also really appreciate that over here. So without further ado, I'm going to pull the energy and we'll see what is coming your way for the rest of the year, but really December 2024. Let's go ahead and see what's going on in this energy. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Aquarius. Song Beautiful Day by U2 just keeps coming into my head. Everyone needs to go listen to U2. It's a beautiful day. Bono. Sorry. Well, yeah, I made a video a while ago called I Have Hit Rock Bottom, but apparently rock bottom has a basement. Now, I say that as an analogy for you because in December 2024, there is going to be a lot of challenges in terms of where your life is going and how is it going to all unfold and upgrade. But you are completing a cycle of lack when it comes to December 2024. It's almost like the last hurrah in your life before a major upgrade comes. But it's really important that you navigate the energy in a particular way to get an upgrade rather than stay stuck in a repetitive cycle, which I'm going to help you do in this reading, Aquarius. So before we get into the tarot, I just want to say your big opportunity actually for December is happiness. Now, when I say that to you, it's about clarity and happiness. But when I say that to you, I feel there's a real need for simplicity in your life rather than being mentally scrambled about your physical situation and how it's all going to unfold. I feel like that the energy that is coming through is that there's a simple solution for your problems, but for some of you it may feel like a certain giving up of your power, but it will actually make you happy. Now, take it as resonates, leave what doesn't, please, but just bear with me, okay? So before we get into tarot, let's go ahead and start this reading off with some pre-shuffled oracle cards, and these oracle cards contain the energy that you need more of for your own highest good in December. And the first one here is Turning to Stone. Turning to Stone. So you got to be really careful about your emotions and thoughts that are running on autopilot in December. This is about addressing challenging elements of your inner life. Okay, you see the person's, like, their demons are basically making their thoughts stuck, and so there's this level of stuckness in your reality where I feel like you may be thinking about the worst possible case scenario, and Spirit is guiding you away from that. Okay, so, and this definitely has to do with dogma as well. This has to do with your relationship with the higher power in this universe and how it all works and what is guiding you and what you need to do to follow that guidance. But there's something about a switch up that Spirit is at least advising you. You know, don't let your thoughts and emotions harden and turn to stone. A lot of you are entertaining thoughts that are quite negative in nature. It may entail worst case scenario possible outcomes here. And you really want to be guarding against that. There's some sort of advice here in December, Aquarius, that you already know. There's a certain situation that your intuition is telling you if you pursue it, it will lead to heartbreak. There's a situation that you're involved in, that you're preparing yourself to involve in December 2024 as you're listening to this, that your intuition is saying, get more information. This new path that's opening up for you may actually lead to heartbreak. And for some of you, it has to do with a new path that you're comparing to your past. But turning to stone, you want to keep, you want to entertain, read new books, read things that are gonna actually make you happy. And clarity and happiness is not often about adding on new things. It's about eliminating the old belief systems. But I do feel like in this case, new information can help you do that, because otherwise, if you just continue to consume the same thoughts, the same repetitive thoughts on autopilot, there's something about Spirit is saying, hey, your thoughts are about to manifest, and trust me, you don't want them to manifest right now, what you're thinking. You don't. Okay? And for some of you, there could be something about like wishing harm on someone who did you wrong, or someone that you feel did you wrong, and Spirit is saying, don't touch Mike, be careful. Okay. Now the next energy that you need more of is unlocking power in reverse. And this is an interesting energy. Why is unlocking power in reverse for you? Well, this is definitely about, first of all, applying what you have learned. Get back up and apply what you have learned, and don't be so hard on yourself. Okay. Where have you went wrong in the past, and don't repeat past mistakes, because what Spirit is saying is that right now you're in a situation. Just listen to me, Aquarius. I hope you're listening. You're in a state where your intention is to unlock your power in life, but you're on the verge of attempting to unlock power in a way that you have attempted to do in the past that actually did not work at all. And there seems to be a new situation cropping up that you're going to say, I'm going to unlock power. This is the path. But what you're not realizing, it's actually a repeat situation. And the mere fact that you have to adjust so that your thoughts do not turn to stone, or so that you don't go down a new path that is actually a repeat situation of your past, is, I feel, somehow insulting to your intelligence. I feel that there's a... Let's just continue. Higher power in reverse. This is what you need more of. So you may be dealing with a potential solution that can turn into a repeat situation. Be careful. And this is not some warning energy. This is just giving you the energy that's coming up. Then you also have unlocking power in reverse, and you also have higher power in reverse. So I feel like this is an energy of no one is coming to save you here. And there's a certain element of this, like turning to stone, unlocking power in reverse. I don't know. There may be certain dogma that is cultural conditioning that has made you in a certain state of being, that my life should unfold a certain way. My life is going to look like this. But what you're not realizing is the culturescape has you exactly where they want you. The culturescape has, and for some of you this is not going to resonate, don't take it. But for some of you, deep down, the culturescape has you exactly where they want you in terms of spiritual, religious beliefs. I'm not saying, what you believe is up to you, but I'm just reading the energy. It's going to be different for every single Aquarius watching this, right? But you have higher power in reverse. So no one is coming to save you. Only we save we. I run the streets don't run we. Okay? Lady saying, where you been, Superman, talking to Lucifer on the curb stand. Don't you know that Lucifer and Michael are twin angels? from the overworld. But why doesn't Lucifer ever fight Michael? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. But see, maybe I'm just playing out these things for you. Anyway, higher power in reverse. So whatever you believe, there are times we must let go and sink into a power greater than us. But what I feel is that you're trying to rise into a power that is like these culturescape thought forms that are not actually going to pull you where they think they're going to, you think they're going to pull you. And there's something about sinking into your core, sinking into your truth, and blowing up a foundation when it comes to the relationship between you and your higher power. Okay? And like I said, this is going to be different for every Aquarius, but this is designed to expand your consciousness in some sort of way. So let go of fear and feel into a power greater than you. But there also may be something about dissolving the need for questions and needing them to be answered, and it's about going beyond logic. For many of you, there's a feeling that your logic has somehow wrapped itself up in coordinates with a belief in a higher power that may actually not be as solid as you think it is. And please take this as it resonates, leave what doesn't. But what I'm telling you is that you could be making plans to do something in early December that Spirit is saying is going to lead to a completion of a cycle in a way that is not necessarily going to be that great. So there's something about returning to something that's going to make you happy. But it may, so let's just go ahead and get into this reading. Your opportunity is the sun, okay? So this is to gain clarity, but like I said, with higher power in reverse and with unlocking power in reverse, there's some sort of clarity that may feel like you have to humble yourself in order to achieve, or you may have to keep it simple, right? Don't let your thoughts turn to stone. Do anything to change them. Maybe meditation, maybe becoming more zen. Because right now your logic and your higher mind are leading you down a path of repeating a cycle, basically. So it's like, I'm going to manifest this through faith, and there again you find yourself in the same situation, because there's something to do with your intuition as well. Okay, let me explain what's going on. There's a situation unfolding before you. You're convinced that your higher power is telling you to do it. This is God's plan. This is whatever's plan, because it just looks right logically. Logically, it fits. But your intuition is saying that this is a literal path to heartbreak. Your intuition, the silent voice, the thing that is simple, is saying that this is a path. You're about to embark on in December 2024, embarking on a potential path to heartbreak that's going to keep you in a perpetual cycle. Okay, but what I'm telling you is that if you continue down the path that you're currently on, you may enter into a cycle that you think is going to be an upgrade that's going to keep you stuck in a negative cycle. So there's something about potentially rewiring your whole belief system or letting go of it all, right? Enlightenment isn't about adding on stuff to your mind. It's about letting go and allowing miracles to unfold. Miracles are not the oddity. They are the natural order of things if you can clear the cobwebs. So the sun is your opportunity. There could be new masculine energy coming into your life. This is also about like the child, unlocking your inner child. If something feels forced, scary, and dark, but attractive to your higher mind, it may not be for you. If something feels happy, loving, pure, that's your opportunity. Look, I'm literally out here in the streets talking to the Galactic Fed. I can't even talk about what I'm doing out here. Robots, brothers, you name it. We can't get into that. And what I'm trying to do is get back to this. And I suggest you do the same. Unless you want to enter into Star Wars, Clone Wars, simulation timeline. Your challenge is the Three of Wands. Patience, Aquarius. Patience is your challenge. Okay, happiness is just around the corner in December 2024. I feel like it is leading to the new year. I do feel like you're going to have a great year. We're going to still do those yearly readings, but the Three of Wands is your challenge. And I feel like the challenge for you is to remain optimistic and to be patient. Because if you try to force something, if any sort, there's like a quick action that you could take here in December 2024. It may be a new relationship that is aligning with the logic of your unlocking power. I'm going to unlock power through this way. I'm going to tap into my higher power through this person. But right now there's a danger that turns to stone, and you're not listening to your intuition. You need to get more information on this person, Spirit is saying. Whatever opportunity that you have in front of you in December 2024 that you're so excited about, and it feels like I'm just going to reset everything, it's going to be great because don't touch Mike, be careful. And I'm not even doing this to say like a warning energy. I just really feel like there's a new thing that you feel is like you tapping into your higher power through an opportunity, through a person, maybe through travel. For some of you, it may be just through whatever, but it's actually just a cycle, repetitive. Your intuition already knows that. Your intuition knows that like hard, but your logic is saying, well, no, this is what fits. So please remain optimistic here. This is waiting for your ships to come in as well. Part of you deep down, you've already set a intention for, or your soul already knows what's going to make you happy, but you just need to be a little patient right now. Okay, because if you jump in full steam ahead, there seems to be a path that is quite, let's just show you. In your overall general energy, you have the Six of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the World. So there's this big high risk, high reward energy that I feel going on for you in December 2024. There's this energy of a lot of you are going to be saying, I'm going to give up on that old thing. I'm going to go into this new risky territory to get an upgrade and to complete a cycle. This is the energy. There's some sort of high risk, high reward. I'm going to leave behind this whole life, or I'm going to do something completely new. And I'm going to take a gamble. It may be something that feels risky, like I'm on the outside of some sort of purity here. There could be some sort of temporary financial difficulty that you're dealing with. That you do have the World, which is completing a cycle, an upgrade. It's about receiving a gift. It's about going through the hero's journey. But right now, the advice from Spirit is that you need to get more information on whether this high risk, high reward situation that is in accordance with unlocking power to your higher mind is coming from a pure place or a place that's going to actually, like I said, put you into a repeat situation that your intuition knows, but may actually be even resisting me telling you that right now. Do you want a repeat situation, Doc? What's up, Doc? Or do you want to listen? You do what you want to do. But this isn't what you don't see coming. Man, I am like a friggin'... in what you don't see coming, you have the Tower, the Judgment card, and the Temperance card. This isn't what you don't see coming. So in what you don't see coming, there's definitely a spiritual double whammy, or there's a spiritual wake-up call. The Tower to the Judgment is you're realizing that some sort of foundation that your life has been built on is unraveling at this time. There's going to be a judgment about it. There can even be you judging certain people that you've built the foundation with, that you feel like you want to move away from. Be cautious that there's another repeat situation just around the corner, though. And then you do have the Temperance card. And I feel like the beginning of December creates havoc. High risk, high reward situation that you're thinking about embarking on. High risk, high reward situation that you're thinking about embarking on. The end of December ends with the Temperance card and the Judgment card. Now, for some of you, you might decide that this high risk, high reward situation is worth it. But I'm telling you that it may lead to something that you're not really foreseeing down the road. But what I'm saying is by the end of December, you're going to have more balance. Whatever foundation is blowing up right now, it will be restored to balance. But there's something about like maybe keeping it simple, Aquarius, or the path that you want. Another you too. What you don't have, you don't need it now. Now, some of you say, I need it now. I want it. I don't care what I have to do to get this thing right now. I'm telling you, your intuition is saying, be careful. Now, I keep saying the word be careful, and I don't actually like that because I think that you should do whatever the hell you want to do. You should. But I just feel like there's a high risk, high reward situation that has the potential of a big upgrade, but deep down, your soul is like, this is a repeat situation. Keep calm. Calm. Now, this is why I'm saying this. In your advice, you have the Page of Swords. Do 10 readings on your straight up Page of Swords. You have the Page of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Three of Swords. This is in your advice from Spirit. This is about getting information logically. This is about getting information on an intuitive level. So Spirit is saying, tune into your intuition. Get more information before you make this move, before you make this jump, before you do something that you feel is unlocking my higher power based on my logic and how it fits into God's plan. God's plan is a Christian scam. Now, Islam scam, Muslim scam, Jewish scam, Buddhist scam, Starseed scam, Tarot scam, Idol scam, Galactic Federation scam. You don't know. And there's something that Spirit is really saying, hey, your intuition already knows that there's going to be some sort of heartbreak if you go down this road, dog. Randy from American Idol. It's a no for me, dog. Simon Cowell. Your life will be in trashes. Paula Abdul. Honey, you just need to rethink the situation right now. Katy Perry. I'm sorry. I'm genuinely sorry. I'm so sorry. But look, there's a situation that you seriously have to reconsider here. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Okay? Because there's a high risk, high reward, and it seems to me what Spirit is saying is go. There could even be something here as well that you actually let go of from your past. That Spirit was saying that happiness was involved in it, but it got messed up by something, and there could be something about something from your past that actually made you happy. Think to a time where life was more simple. Think to a time where you were enjoying the now, where life was an adventure, and there wasn't these like higher self schemes. Commentary here. Okay, so that's just all I'm gonna say. Now let's clarify. Let's clarify that Six of Swords. What is it that you're gonna hop on board here? What's that Six of Swords doing in your overall general energy? I feel like you're trying to, could have to do with a new social group. Hold on. Why is the Six of Swords here? I'm so sorry. Six of Swords is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Queen of Cups. I feel like there's a situation where you may be motivated by your legacy and unconditional love and jumping into the unknown in hopes of gaining that, but you may not be considering the fact that there could be some sort of illusion attached to this. Now, some of you also could be letting go of a situation. You could be letting go of a situation that you thought there was going to be a legacy involved with it. You thought this was a long-term solution, and you realize that it's actually some sort of illusion that you were involved in terms of building something real with someone, okay? And this could actually happen in early December, by the way. You decide to give up on something that you thought was real. But what I honestly sense is that wherever you're going, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. You're going here. Swiper, no swiping. Okay? You fool. And so what I'm trying to say is that wherever you're going, reconsider. But hold on, before you reconsider, let's actually clarify that Five of Pentacles. So it's like you're trying to leave behind an illusion to go to a new illusion. Okay, well that was unnecessary and just like didn't hit right, you know what I mean? Yeah, Five of Pentacles, why is it here? For Aquarius and your overall general energy. Could have to do with money, this could have to do with like a situation where there's some sort of like financial promise, or there's like something to do with money is involved in this. Like maybe you think Like, for some of you, that this could involve getting with someone where you want to build something with them, or you want to be with someone who doesn't have a lot of money, or for some of you, it's someone who has a lot of money. For some of you, it's like you're moving towards something that does not have any abundance, but it's like the hope of it. And like, as I said that, the Seven of Cups came right out on the Three of Swords and the High Priestess. So make sure that what you're doing is like actually going to be like long-term happiness and simplicity. If it involves any sort of like energy that contains this, and your intuition is saying it's going to lead to this, even though there's a promise of this, you better listen to that, because right now your logic and your idea about Christ coming to save me, well, I'm talking to the devil in the streets, dog. I've been waiting for that effing meeting for 3 effing years, and all I got was the chance to rob him. But guess what? I didn't. Oh. Ain't funny. All right, now let's clarify. Let's clarify that sun. Let's clarify that sun. Why is the sun your opportunity? The sun is clarified by the Three of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Four of Wands. Aquarius, this may involve, I feel like your opportunity, for some of you, I feel like there's people that are already in your life, or that already were in your life, that if you think back to, this could be a group of friends that were at, or this could be I feel like there's something to do with like soul family, because the sun represents the Father, the Spirit. The sun represents your soul. There's something about soul family here, and yeah, genuine soul family energy that quite simply is not perfect, but it does allow you to access your Queen of Wands often. I feel like there's people floating around your consciousness, or for some of you, they're in your life. For some of you, you've been with these people in the past that are actually your soul family, but it could have been not perfect, but they are your soul family. Like, you belong together, maybe as some sort of tribe. There could be a new tribe opening up for you, but I get that it's people that, like, you know, and I get there's like maybe there's a situation that looks better. Maybe there's some sort of new situation that like wants you to pull yourself out of that whole thing. But there's definitely good relationships on the table for you. But I feel like for some of you, it's gonna feel like, oh, I'm just going back to this energy. Oh, I'm just going back to this energy. Oh, I'm just going back to this. And then what you want is a completion. You want to be out of it. But there's something that maybe you haven't. Maybe there's some sort of like group protection that's going to make you really happy, but it's not. It doesn't fit with It doesn't fit with this. It doesn't fit with like your unlocking power, and there's no king, there's no knight, there's no page. It's just you, the queen. You make it a king if you're a guy. Make it a what the hell ever if you're one of these robots. Robot. and make it whatever. But there's some sort of simple friend group or soul family member group. This could even evolve a relationship coming back on board with you and someone. But as you can see, there's no knight, there's no king, there's no emperor, there's no empress. There's just, I feel like you don't want this. But if that's not what you want, then you may be lining up with this. Now, and I feel like there's a situation where you're like, maybe you're thinking you're like settling for something, but it's actually the best place for you. And that's why, in what you don't see coming, there's this energy. Some foundation that you were going towards, or like it was a foundation of, oh my God, my knight in shining armor. And it's just like, no, it's just back to balance, back to your soul family, back to being in the sun, laying in the grass, playing with the animals. Because if you go down this high risk, high reward path, I'm not even saying that it can't work out. But what I'm saying is that you're going to go through some crap. and heartbreak, and you know it. So what are you doing?